there will be a recession 2021 because during the Obama administration in 2010, he created a green stimulus, a stimulus to go clean energy, tons of grants, federal money. I mean, you talk about President Trump's money for the wall, what, $5 billion? He knocked it down to $1.6 billion. Well, 40 billion went to green energy from our federal government. But also municipalities, cities, states, corporations took out bonds that have a 10-year maturity. Those bonds are going to be due in 2021, 2022, 2023. Basically, they're junk. They're useless. We're talking $697 billion. I was at a meeting and it was a postmortem of the Obama stimulus. In the meeting, it was not Republicans, it was Democrats, including President Obama's top economic advisor. I have details about the meeting if people would like to verify that. Basically, $2,100,000 and I think like over $2 million per job created in the stimulus. The 5-year postmortem after 2010 was that 60% of the jobs were no longer. They believed that 30 to 40% of the jobs created actually went to China. The solar panels, the Wacker Chemie, the Hemlock, the Cylindras, the Fiskars, all that debt that was created by Obama's green dream is going to give us our recession. And Pelosi, her people are already working on calling it the Trump recession. Now, what I heard is that President Trump is making a very big effort to bring jobs back to America because he knows about bond debt. He's a businessman. I also know that he is trying to limit the disaster. The reason why we have to get out of Afghanistan is we have been raped by these companies like Lockheed Martin. These companies have billed the American government 4 to 5 times the cost of the people and the services they have provided to that war. That black budget is pretty much unmonitored. A person from Lockheed Martin who was in Afghanistan for 5 years, making $225,000, later went on to a position and found out how much Lockheed Martin billed just for him. They billed over $1 million per year to the government, to the taxpayers. This is one example. So basically, over $5 million was spent for one man to work in Afghanistan. Had that person be a member of our military, they would have made a lot less, but they would have been guaranteed long-term health care. This person that sacrificed but made $225,000 a year in Afghanistan today does not have health insurance because Obamacare is expensive. When they were working in Afghanistan, they kind of blew their wad. You know, it's a little stressful risking your life, not just for your country, but for a big paycheck. You know, I was talking to somebody about this Howard Schultz dude. He's smart. He knows that America cannot afford these progressive policies. He understands bond debt, just like Donald Trump. A lot of moderates cannot vote for Donald Trump for many reasons. A lot of it is because of hype that's been brought in by the mainstream media, the people that have been protecting and the people that have profited from all these bonds and all that money. $697 billion. Where did it go? A lot of it went to ads that were given. Money went to the mainstream media. I have so much more on this, but I want people to start researching. And I want people to know that Howard Schultz he's not going to be the next president, but I think his voice needs to be heard. And I think moderates should have a choice. I think if they can't vote for Donald Trump, they should be able to vote for Schultz. And you know what? In the end, Donald Trump will be reelected in 2020. He keeps playing that song, you don't always get what you want, but you get what you need. And I think Howard Schultz knows we need Donald Trump. It's going to be an interesting ride. Oh my God. I cannot believe I've just agreed to go back to Iowa. Have a great day.